The news, good evening. Police has said that no political party has requested permission from the police commissioner to hold political gatherings, including motorcades, this weekend. So any such activity that takes place this weekend will be considered as illegal. The police have again called on political leaders and supporters to abide to the health regulations in place due to the COVID-19 situation. Police Public Relations Officer Jean Toussaint said there are currently around 800 cases of violations registered with the police during the lockdown period where people did not adhere to the health guideline regulations.
Once again, the police, are appealing to the party leaders, activists, supporters, general public to please be reminded that it is against the law to gather or assemble without the permission of Public Health Commission in collaboration with the Department of Police or Police Commissioner. So we've seen quite a lot of these activities going on over the past 2 weeks, especially over the weekends, and we've heard the outcry of the people. And we're just appealing to you all to please refrain from these sorts of activities without permission. Otherwise, the police, the police have been working in regards to that. We have our operation plan, and it is being rolled. There has been cases reported which are being worked on, and I also understand that there has been cases which have even reached the court, and in the event that maybe the police cannot effect actual arrest on site at the moment the incident or offences are being committed, these incidents or offences will be documented, a case will be built and sent for prosecution through AG's office.
A delegation of 5 people will be leaving Seychelles for Dubai this weekend to oversee the printing of ballot papers for both the presidential and National Assembly elections to be held on the 22nd, 23rd and 24th of October. A press release from the Office of the Electoral Commission has said that the delegation is made up of representatives of 2 political parties, l'Union démocratique sicilloise and United Seychelles, and a representative for both independent candidates. According to the Electoral Commission, all political parties and both independent candidates nominated for these elections were invited to nominate a representative for this mission. One Seychelles and l'Alliance Sicilloise did not nominate any representative to oversee this exercise. As part of the COVID-19 prevention measures, public health staff will be supporting the delegates on this mission. The mission is expected to last 1 week, and the delegation is expected back in Seychelles with the ballot papers during the weekend of the 3rd of October. The Meteorological Authority says it is expecting the weather to remain dry for the next 3 months. Normally, October, November and December would have been the rainy season with a lot of rainfall. The authority met with concerned partners to share its predictions so that they can prepare to minimize the impact of the dry season. The authority's CEO, Vincent Amélie, says that the persisting dry weather has to do with La Niña phenomenon.
La Niña normally affects Seychelles during the time of the rainy season, where it tends to suppress cloud development and bring less rainfall. So we expect that it will reoccur and become quite active in October to December, and therefore bring less rainfall. But going towards next year, January, February, March, we expect the influence of La Niña to reduce. And when this will happen, we expect that our rainy season will go back to normal, where we're expecting that we will be getting our rainfall more or less the way we used to. So advice is we need to take very good precaution. Start preparing now, because water can be an issue for the next 3 months ahead. And then because when you talk La Nina, you talk about drought condition. But going towards next year, January, February, March, now people will have to start talking about floodings, because we expect that rain will come more than, not more, but it's the normal season where we get a lot of rain.
The newly appointed National AIDS Council Board held its first meeting today. The meeting at State House was chaired by President Danifo in his capacity as the Minister for Health, in the presence of the Secretary of State for Health, Mrs. Marie-Pierre Lloyd. The 16-members board was appointed on the 21st of August as the third National AIDS Council Board, or NAC, for a 3-year mandate. Between January and July this year, 54 new HIV cases have been detected, mostly males. The HIV/AIDS Support Organization, HASO, has also trained some 50 volunteers who are carrying out HIV rapid tests in the communities for the first time.
The priorities for the new NAC board, I think we have 3 main tasks. We need to protect the achievements we've done so far. We need to continue to address the weaknesses and gaps, but now in a new environment. And thirdly, we need to develop and implement new strategies to mitigate the impact of COVID on the HIV pandemic.
The Department of Risk and Disaster Management, DRDM, has said there is a necessity to work on a prevention program to ensure that there is no repeat of the huge fire at the Providence landfill at other landfills across the country. DRDM's Principal Secretary, Paul Labalaine, was speaking after all operations to put out the fire ended at noon. Mr. Labalaine says all crews involved in this operation have been demobilized but are still on standby in case they are needed to intervene again. DRDM says it is satisfied with the work to put out the fire which started last Saturday, which it said was accomplished in record time. All the businesses at the Providence Industrial Estate have now resumed their normal activities and all roads have reopened. The Seychelles Marine Spatial Plan is one step closer to be implemented. The Department of Environment and its partners are working on a policy for the plan after having the approval of the Cabinet of Ministers on Wednesday. Environment Principal Secretary Alain Decoumarmont says the focal point of the policy is to protect our environment and ensure marine-related economic activities are done in a sustainable manner, whilst encouraging the growth of the blue economy and other marine-based economic activities.
The policy more or less aligns all national policies from the different sectors that operates within the EZ, the Economic Exclusive Zone of Seychelles, ensuring that it recognizes all these policies and also align itself with all the international obligations and commitments that the country has made within the various sectors. For example, in the environment sector, convention related to biological diversity. It also ensures that we align ourselves with the core objective of the constitution of the country, and also along the line of resources, infrastructure, and coordination and governance, the need for coordination and the need for resources to ensure its implementation.
And with this, we end on the news. Next on SBC is Con ou Candidat. Tonight's program features the one Seychelles presidential candidate for the presidential election, Alain Saint-Onge.